Okay, here we go. Walking into a Dollar Tree so I can get some more items for this Witchy Wednesday. I haven't done one in a minute, I feel like, so I'm super excited to see what they have here. I have a couple awesome ideas, so I hope that they have what I need. So let's take a little sneak peek in this week's Witchy Wednesday. This stuff is so nice already, but I'm just not there yet. I want to extend the Halloween season as much as possible, but like if you can see, there's really there's this little area for Halloween. It's just like the stepchild right now of everything. And look at the rest of this. It's just gone. But you know we're going to try to make it last. So let's see what else they got. So just want to stop by here really quick. If you saw the prize video, I did mention that the Dollar Tree has trees already, and they also have ornaments. So don't be scared to use these. Like, you can still use red ones. If you have a skeleton and you paint it gold, you can totally do like a gold and black theme. So if you still want to get in on the Halloween tree challenge, definitely you can use some of these up and it still be spooky. You just kind of have to think outside the box, but that's super fun. So just letting you guys know. Finally found an Elsa towel. If you know anything about me, I absolutely love Elsa. She is my favorite by far Disney character, princess queen. So happy about this. Look at these candles. This is so awesome. Look, it says Sagittarius. It even gives you the modalities and the qualities. Like, how awesome is that? So they have Virgo. They pretty much looks like they have everyone in here. It's so cool. I love that little attention to detail where it tells you its element. So for Cancer, it's water, cardinal, and like a keyword that's receptive. Super cool. So I'm gonna pick up a couple of these for sure. Okay, so for our first DIY, we're going to be creating a mystic skull, or maybe some of you have heard of it being called alchemy skull. So this skull is really cool. I've seen it pretty much everywhere. They're on Etsy. You can get some on Amazon, but why not make it personalized, right? So what we're gonna do here is take a Dollar Tree skull and start painting over top of it. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking some white and I'm pretty much buffing it out so you can see that bone color underneath. Next, I'm going to come in with some yellow, browns, and blacks to kind of give that skull a little bit of the aged look. So when I look online and I see pictures of other mystic skulls, it's typically like a very type of distressed, like a very old style skull. So that's kind of the look that I'm going for here. If you know me, you know I love splatter. So I'm coming in here and showing you some splatter. And when it comes to skulls, I really do think that the splatter is needed, because when you look at an actual realistic skull or a real life skull, it always has kind of that splattery textured look to them. The last things I'm going to do for the skull, and you see that it's really starting to kind of come alive here, is add some more browns, add some more yellows, and come into the cracks with some, like, a little bit of watered down black. That's the trick to doing any cracks and any things like this. You don't want to just take it straight from the paint to the crack. If you mix it with a little bit of water, it just looks more realistic. Now, here's the fun part, and here's where you can personalize your mystic skull. So what my mystic skull I'm using it for is for ancestral work. So typically you'll have, the signs for Mars, which is male, Venus, which is female, Mercury, and the Jupiter signs, which I don't think I put the Jupiter signs in, but I definitely put Mercury, Mars, and Venus. And that's kind of from the normal mystic skulls that you see. And I do really like working with the symbols. However, when you look up the average mystic skull, it always has a seal of Solomon. And I do like working with seals. But what I wanted to do was change it up a little bit. So I went to my Magic Seals book and I chose a seal that I really wanted to use for my altar for ancestral work this Samhain. So I chose the 5th pentacle of Saturn. So the 5th pentacle of Saturn is really to protect the home, and it guards all the treasures and possessions one may own. And just a good overall use for protection. I'm going to leave the Hebrew letters here on the screen so you can kind of see what I'm writing and what it kind of means. But you really want to read aloud the inscriptions, right? So for the 5th pentacle of Saturn, the inscriptions are a great God, a mighty, and a terrible. So when you want to unlock that energy, it's really good practice to read your inscriptions of any seal aloud. And you guys, check out the finished product. I'm obsessed with this mystic skull that we made for $1. And this was super personalized and is perfect for your ancestral altar by using the 5th pentacle of Saturn. On our next DIY, we are making an ancestral intention spoon. I've seen other spoons with runes or other inscriptions, but I like to take it a step further and actually put intention into my spoon and physically use it. So here I'm writing a really sweet message. It says, I call out to my ancestors, those who came before me, those of my heart, those of my blood. I ask you to guide me, protect me, and help me be the best I can be. I praise you and honor you, and I remember you. So I wouldn't worry about how neat or straight your intentions are. It's really going to get covered up anyway. The true meaning behind this is to use your intentions if you're cooking or if you're making a mixture like I did for my Spellcraft Sunday when we made the lemon mixture for my home cleansing. Like, this is something that you can use your spoon for, and it's perfect. So we're going to cover it up with any ribbon that you choose. I'm really loving the black and white duality of my Samhain pieces, but you can really use anything. You can use yarn, you can use whatever. You're really going to really set and wrap your intentions into your spoon. I'm also putting some marigold because that is just associated with the Day of the Dead and kind of having that relationship with past ones. And I'm really loving the shabbiness of this. It's so pretty just to have something that really looks nice, that has meaning and has intention behind it. So I do have this platinum, it's like a purple platinum stained quartz. And I'm just adding some more detail, putting a really nice ribbon on it. And I'm going to go ahead and put the rune for ancestry. The rune I'm working with for my spoon is Othala. So Othala is a beautiful rune, and I think it's one of the last runes in order. So Othala really is quite literally homeland, right? The ancestral lot. So it's really nice that it has spiritual power. It has like a type of inheritance energy, and it's just an amazing rune to use if you wanted to work with any ancestral remedies or tinctures or things that you're going to be using your spoon for. And I'm just loving this result. It just feels so cozy and so home, right? It's just, I love the shabby chic. I love the colors. I love the feather that's having that angelic touch to it. I love our intentions, and I really can't wait to use this on some of the remedies. Okay, for the next one, I had to do a bonus item. It's just the perfect companion to our ancestral intention spoon. So basically what we're going to create is a spoon holder. So what you're going to do is grab a utensil holder from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just simply drawing out a pentacle, but you can easily do a triple moon. You can do any type of symbol that resonates with you, something that will go along really nicely with your spoon. And of course, I'm coming in with some splatter. You can do some more additional work. You can even tie some ribbon around this to really match your spoon. But I'm just gonna go ahead and put some splatter and seal it up with a top coat. If you guys noticed, I love using top coat to really protect my artwork and just bring out the vibrancy of the colors. And you guys, look how awesome this bonus DIY is. So easy to make and so practical. A perfect little companion for your ancestral intention spoon. Next DIY, we have a palmistry hand with a display. I love seeing all of these around. I see them everywhere. This is not my original idea. I have seen this around, but I will say I rarely see it as a skeleton hand, which I thought was really cool and just perfect for the Samhain season. What I did was purchase a Dollar Tree skeleton hand, and I painted it flat black. I also put some more details in there with another silver metallic spray, but that's totally optional. And you're gonna go in and just simply take a white painting pen or just regular paint and brush and start putting in the details of all the sigils you will find in a palmistry hand. So it seems to be is that the tips of your fingers are more the astrological symbols, and then when you get towards your palms, we're really reading off of the planetary energies. So again, you can go find a reference to one of the other palmistry hands, and that will definitely help you. I'm just actually getting started in palmistry. I find it very fascinating, but I loved having this tool just around so I can display it on my altar, just kind of as a reminder of the placements of your hands and what they mean when it comes to palmistry. Okay, next, I myself was really, I was amazed at how easy this was. I was really contemplating it in my head. I'm like, how am I going to show you guys this? But I took the stand, the photo stand that's a heart, and the heart comes off so easily. So if you take the heart out, you can just paint the stand black. You can even decorate this. You can fill it with symbols. I mean, the possibilities are endless when it comes to the stand. To get it on the hand, you guys, I basically just took the hole that was already there and I sliced a line with the scissors. So the hand is made out of bendable plastic. So if you slice a line that's thick enough for the stand, it literally slips right in and you'll see. So easy. I was shook. And you guys, how awesome did this come out? I mean, I'm super stoked about this. I cannot wait to put it on my altar. I can't wait to actually use it. And I think this might be one of my favorite DIYs to date. Let me know your thoughts, but I'm crushing and I'm so happy with the way this turned out. Next up, we have these super easy God and Goddess altar candles. I mean, these candles can be done by anyone. So if you're a subby who's kind of a little bit struggling on some of the other crafts that I do, this one is for you. So what you're gonna do is take the gold and silver votive candles that they have at the Dollar Tree. When I saw this, I almost screamed because I always have gold and silver candles and they burn out so quickly. So with something like this, I can just decorate and have all the time. For the gold votive candle, I'm representing the god. So I'm drawing a horned god symbol on the gold candle, which represents masculinity, has that sun energy, and I put some twine around it just to give it a little bit of a decorative flair. For the goddess, I put the triple moon. You can also put the actual goddess symbol, and I put some eyelash trim just to decorate it a little bit. And you guys, it's really that simple. Just something really nice, easy, and fun to put on your altar. For the last DIY, I really saved the best for last, and I get this request a lot from you guys, and that's to make a low budget DIY Book of Shadows. I'm so excited that I found these two blank black type of scaly looking Book of Shadows. So I picked two up and I'm going to do it like practical magic style where it's one side flips and then you turn it around and it's the opposite way. Another super easy method here, if you want a closure, is to take some type of string. Here I have sari silk and I'm just measuring it because I have to measure and I have to glue the insides of the sari silk between the books. And all you need is hot glue. You guys, how easy is that? For some extra decoration, I have some book corners that I have in my stash. So I'm putting that and gluing them down. It makes the world of a difference. And I'm just flipping through just to make sure that it all works. I love putting pentacles on my grimoires and on my Book of Shadows in the front. So this pentacle I got from Amazon. I'll leave that link below, but all you do is simply hot glue this also to the front of your Book of Shadows. Coming in with some extra tidbits from Tim Holtz, I have a coin that says, "All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream," and I love that. And I'm also adding a key just to kind of give it that BOS feel. And look how stunning, you guys. Look how stunning this came out. I'm so excited and I'm so really pleasantly surprised that 2 Dollar Tree books and an Amazon pentacle can get us there. I really hope you enjoyed this Samhain DIYs for this Witchy Wednesday. Please give me a like. Which one is your favorite one? I can't wait to see your comments and your feedback. Thanks for watching. Bye.